So it starts off, the liars have just encountered Alison in Spencer's back garden, and they're all in her room now having a slumber party, thinking to themselves, why the hell has she come back? We don't want her back really. Where's she been hiding out? Is she A? Is she in cahoots with A? All this nonsense. Basically trying to resolve in making Rosewood a safer place in order for her to return to her everyday life. So that's basically the opening of the first episode of 4B. Then it like flash forwards like a couple of days or maybe a day, and they're all in the tomb, mausoleum I think they're called, saying basically, I wonder if she's contacted anyone else, Jason, her mom, all this nonsense. Then they start wondering who is in this tomb. It's got to be someone who died around the same time as Alison, so Labour Day weekend, in order for the body switch to basically happen. Like an everyday occurrence in Rosewood. Someone dies, someone's body gets switched, and then all this nonsense happens. A week later, Emily visits Jessica De Laurentiis and she's making her bed. Does Jessica know Alison's coming back? I don't think so, because she's too crazy to realise her daughter's probably coming back. So, but anyway, apparently Jason can only contact during emergencies because he's cross-countrying. No, he's not. If you agree with that, you're stupid. He's either dead or he's helping Alison hide out. It's as simple as that. Meanwhile, Hannah begins searching for someone who's died around the same time as Alison. Ashley walks in, she can't get a job, boo fucking who. Tom also offered Hannah to go to Australia with him. She said no. Her life's falling apart. Her boyfriend's gonna dump her. He's left for a dead woman. Flipping Alison's back, and A's still after them, but no, she won't go to the sunniest place in the whole entire world like a moron. But anyway. At school, Emily tells Ari and Spencer about Jason. Mona pulls up in Jenna's old car. Toby comes back. Who flipping cares? Literally, who cares? Toby's back. I wish he didn't come back because he whines on too much. And I'm sick of the whole Spoby storyline. Paige and Emily discuss swimming again. The amount of times Paige discusses swimming, I think she could be like Dory from like Finding Nemo, because she's literally just like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. No wonder Emily is pissed off at her, because I would be. I ship Paley probably the most out of all of them on this show, because Paige loves Emily so much, and I just think Esri has kind of got a bit more creepy. Spoby have got boring, and Halo but no longer together. But shoot me if you want. I'm going to start shipping Travis and Hannah, because Travis is sweet, probably making him a psychopathic killer, but literally I am going to ship Travis and Hannah, so shoot me if you want. I don't care. But anyway, Ezra's teaching Jekyll and Hyde and looking sexy as hell. Ezra tells Ari to stay for a minute. The girls find a classroom, basically. Hannah shows Spencer Sarah Harvey's page. A video pops up. Are these girls so stupid? Literally, this video could not say anymore it was a teacher at a school on a blackboard. Are you so fucking stupid? Don't answer that, because I think they generally are. I've got an IQ of a whale and I'd be able to work that out. I'm sick of the girls. Literally, grow some common sense, for God flipping sake. Toby and Spencer talk, and I'm not going to talk about that storyline unless something major happens, because Decladine can go and shove it up a pipe. Literally is the most boring thing ever. The only way I will get involved with that storyline is if Spencer's dad had an affair with someone in Radley, gave birth to Spencer, Spencer's crazy and tried to kill Alison. That's the only way I will ever get involved in that storyline. And until then, I'm not going to talk about it because it just annoys the hell out of me. At the brew, Hannah tells Emily and Aria that she made an appointment with Tina, one of Sarah Harvey's friends. No one basically wants to go over because they're such good friends. Caleb returns. Right. Let me talk first. I watch Ravenswood. I get the gist. Caleb and Miranda are meant to be together because they're like long lost loves or something. Miranda's dead. Caleb nearly died. None of the characters on that show have any characterisation. They're all emotionless. Basically, that does not mean when Caleb comes back to Rosewood, he has to be such an idiot to Hannah. Literally, he does not have to be such an idiot. And don't even tell me it was for Hannah's own good, because literally he could have said bye to her in a better way, but I'm going to come back to that. The next day, Spence and Toby visit Decladine, skipping over that because it's bloody annoying. Then there's that really boring meeting with Emily and Hannah and flipping Sarah Harvey's friends, and I realised I could fall asleep with my eyes open during that scene, but I kind of got the gist that it can't be Sarah Harvey because the timelines don't meet up. But anyway, God only flipping knows. In downtown Rosewood, the best scene ever in television history is unfolding. Ezra and Mona. Mona comes up to Ezra and says how jealous she is that the girls love him so much and all this bloody hell shit. Then it goes to Decladine, and yet again I'm not talking about Decladine because it's annoying. Then it skips forward again to my OTP in life, Ezra and Mona. Literally, I cannot get over the fact how good that scene was. Literally, Mona was like, I know you, Ezra, I know the creepy things you're doing. And Ezra's just like, bitch, stop, okay, it's my turn to be creepy. Just back off. Literally, I loved it. If that is literally, if they ever got together, which probably will never happen, but if they did, that would be my OTP in life, and I just love it so much. I was literally just like, yeah. Literally, if that episode was just that whole scene, like, just extended, I would just love it so much, but it wasn't, and we only got a glimpse of it. But anyway, it was so good. Hannah tells Caleb about Jessica. He just doesn't give a tiny rat's ass. Toby and Spencer are looking over the document stating Marion's accident was not a suicide. Flipping Spencer's dad walks in. Spencer's dad's like, that's a good document, you could get Radley shut down with this, I will help you. And then Spencer's like, why the hell? And I think literally if something big happens in that storyline, it will be worth it. But literally, if we just find out Toby's mom fell out the window going to Mackie D's at midnight, I would not be surprised, because literally that storyline is the most pointless, useless storyline in the whole entire world of storylines. Aria calls Ezra, tells her to pick her up in the most prostituted way ever. Literally, she's like, you looking for a good time, boo? And Ezra pulls up like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to my cabin with my scarf on and we're gonna have sex and all this shit. Literally, it was so just random and prostitute-y. I just could not get over the fact that that probably made the couple even more creepy. Emily's cleaning up at the brew. One of Sarah Harvey's friends, Claire, knocks on, and Emily's gonna attack her with a bottle of water. Like, these girls, like, she's in a cafe with like mop. She could like whack a mop and like splinter it and stab A with it if it was A, but no, she gets a bottle of water. But anyway, Ezra brings Aria to a small cottage in the woods and explains it belongs to a friend of his. That friend could be anyone. It could be Ren, it could be Jason, it could be Byron, it could be Zach, it could be Lucas, it could be Noel, it could be Eric, it could be anyone who's ever gone missing on the show ever. It could be Connor, it could be literally anyone. It could be Mike, it could be anyone. Literally no one is ruled out. It's most likely to be Ren, But anyway, because of the train picture, it's coloured in red, like the red curve picture the Ren was colouring in. But literally, it could be anyone. All cards are on the table, it could be anyone. They could shock us to hell, it could be Byron. But God only knows, we will probably find out in season 7. At the brew, Claire's explaining that one of Sarah's friends, Avery, has been inconsolable since Sarah went missing. Then it kind of just like spirals out of control and Claire's like, I wished Sarah was dead, and it turns out she probably is. Good times. But anyway, Spencer talks to her dad about why he's offering to help Toby close down Radley. He claims it is for Spencer's benefit. Obviously, we're not buying that. Obviously, there's something deeper with him and Radley. Maybe he was in Radley for a bit. God only knows. Meanwhile, at the cottage, Arya's gazing out after some wild, wild sex. And Ezra's staring at the trapdoor. Okay, this trapdoor, I've heard, is a shrine to Allison. That would be good. Because literally, if it's someone kidnapped down there or a dead body, it would turn too much into the house at the end of the street. And we're not watching a horror, we're watching a crime mystery thing. So please don't be someone kidnapped down there or a dead body. Because literally that's too far-fetched. If his ear's lair that's been moved down there, or flipping a shrine to Allison or someone, that would make more sense. Just please, God Marlene King, don't make it a flipping dead body or anything like that, because it's too much. It will be too much. As Caleb walks to his car, Hannah meets him there, and literally this is the worst breakup ever. These two are like the married couple of the show. They are so good together, they fit together, he's been shot for her, he's hunted down A for her, he's done all this thing for her, and this was the most emotionless breakup in the world. Literally, I've seen some heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching, tear-jerking farewells in TV history, aka The Doctor and Rose. But this was literally the worst farewell in TV history. If you cried, you obviously have issues, because this was just so unwell done. It was like, here you go, here's your coffee, make sure your head's not falling off by. Hit your car steering wheel for extra emphasis. The next day, the four girls meet once again at the mausoleum to pay their respects to whoever is buried in Alison's grave, aka probably Marion Kavanagh. Then it turns out that Hannah's got the diary, and she's not going to give it to the girls because there's secrets in there involving all of them. But then it turns out that she does, and that's for the next episode I'm going to recap in a minute. But anyway, in the final shot, A is walking into what appears to be Ezra's cabin, or Ezra's friend's cabin, and pulls open the trap door, and we don't see who it is, but we see some Converses, so everyone thinks it's Lucas, but it's not Lucas. Literally, Ezra has sneakers as well. He was wearing sneakers when he came back from that run in season 1. He was wearing sneakers when he was on that bike in season 1. He has sneakers under his bed in season 3. So don't tell me Ezra doesn't wear sneakers. Don't obviously think it's Lucas because it's black Converses and that's like Lucas's trademark right now. Just don't believe it's Lucas, because they're going to make it obvious it's not Lucas. Because if it's Lucas, it won't be shocking. If it's like Mike, it would be. Or someone like that, but if it's Lucas, we all know that he's been part of the A-team and he's helped them and stuff. So it's not going to be him, but anyway. There you go. A recap of who's in the box. See you later. Bye.